Deck review. Deck review. Deck review. Deck review! It's currently 5 AM in the morning. My parents are asleep like next door. The fact that I shouted that loudly, I think I might get in trouble. But today we're going to be looking at a deck sent to me by my good friend Kevin Ho, aka the victim of the recent vlog episode. Bye bye Kevin Ho. As you guys may know, Aerodynamics V3s have recently been announced, and I've actually received this package for about 2 weeks now. 3 weeks? 2 weeks? 2 or 3 weeks now. But I have been putting off opening it because I want you guys to see what the deck looks like as we open it together. So here we go. So here we have the new Aerodynamics V3s featuring this beautiful vivid red as well as this classy peach color. Let's open up the package. This set of playing cards obviously is printed by USPCC on a crush stock, as majority of cardists around the world tend to prefer. And here's what the deck box looks like. Bam! A beautiful red back with peach arrow on one side and multiple repeating monograms of arrows on the other sides. The reason why I say these are multiple repeating arrows is that if you look at it, the peach arrows are the ones that are pointing up, but if you look at the negative space between the peach arrows, that's actually formed by red arrows pointing downwards. I didn't point this out in the last deck review that I did, but I figured that, some of you guys may not have noticed it, so I'm pointing it out right now. On the top of the box it says Aerodynamics, and on the bottom of the box it says some copyright information. Let's open it up. Now let's take a look at what the ad cards look like. The first ad card, this card right here, and it says start here. It's basically a card guiding you to using this deck of playing cards according to what Kevin Ho expects you to use. Or should I say, like, the way Kevin expects you to get the most out of using his deck of playing cards. And the second ad card on the Aerodynamics deck of playing cards is this ad card right here, which instructs you to turn the card this way, and then after that instructs you to turn the card this way. Basically, it points in both clockwise and anti-clockwise directions, and it allows you to play with the card and figure out what you want to do with this card. It's pretty interesting. The next card on the deck is this double backer card, which appears the same on both sides. And finally, the final ad card on this deck is this one right here, which has the word Aerodynamics printed on one side, as well as the hashtags, Instagram accounts, and a QR code leading to, I assume, their website on the other side. Now next up, let's check out what's going on with this deck of playing cards and what new updates to the cards are there in this deck. First up, we have the Ace of Spades, which points to the left. Next up, we have the Diamonds, which points in the opposite direction from the Spades. The Clubs once again points to this direction, and the Hearts points back at this direction. Basically, from what I can tell, this deck of playing cards is a recoloring of the original version of the Aerodynamics playing cards. Alright, so I went to grab my Aerodynamics V1s, and here's a comparison of the two versions of the deck and the ad cards that come with it. Both decks feature this clockwise, anti-clockwise pointing arrow card. It features this double backer playing card. It features this start here playing card with pointers on the back of this card. and it features this add card. However, the main difference between these two decks of playing cards, other than the color of the cards, is actually on the opposite side of these cards. In the original Aerodynamics playing cards, it features a list of acknowledgements and credits that Kevin specifically wrote down so that the people that have inspired him over the years is listed here. Whereas on the third version of the deck, the Aerodynamics V3s, we instead get an Aerodynamics kind of flavorful ad card, I guess. I'm not sure what to call it. I think both of them are pretty cool. This is pretty cool because, you know, you read through and you see like a lot of the legends names on the card, but when you look at this card, it's 100% flavor built for the everyday man. Pretty cool. Look at the individual cards that are featured on both decks. You come to a realization that this deck is a recoloring of the previous deck and not much has changed between the two decks. Both arrows pointing to this direction and both arrows point up on the opposite side of the card. So basically Kevin didn't decide to suddenly switch up the arrow directions on both versions of the deck. This deck of playing cards is once again printed by the USPCC. Well, I technically didn't really need to smell the cards to tell that, but I decided to anyway. And has a relatively thin crush stock. The deck fans well out of the hands and has a nice snap to it, and has nice, relatively smooth edges. The individual cards are nice and snappy, and the deck tends to fare better from top to bottom. Now, I've basically already given my thoughts on the Aerodynamics playing cards in the previous video talking about the Aerodynamics playing cards. So this time, instead of reiterating the same ideas and the same opinions I have about the deck of playing cards and the design for the deck of playing cards, which, by the way, if you wanted to, you can watch up here. Instead of that, what I've basically decided to do is do some quick cardistry for you guys featuring this deck of playing cards, a red light up here as well as a white light off the camera right there. That should give the deck a pretty interesting look as the card changes colors when we move from side to side like this. Now, before I show you guys the short cardistry video that I'm going to shoot with it, shoutouts to Kevin, thank you very much for sending me this deck of playing cards. Shoutouts to you guys for watching this video, I appreciate it very much. This deck of playing cards will be added to the 12 deck giveaway that we are giving away starting today. Winners of this giveaway will be announced in next week's Wednesday video, so stay tuned for that. If you want to join the giveaway, just go on to every single Jasper's deck video and leave a meaningful comment. Basically that means like, don't just go to every single video and like, haha funny, haha good idea, I like deck review. No. You're not gonna win the giveaway that way. Instead, watch through the video and leave a comment talking about your ideas with regards to the video. Then, next week on this channel, I will be choosing a random winner who will win all 12 decks of the random deck giveaway. Alright guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Talk to you guys in the next one. Here, enjoy some cardistry. So for those of you guys who are new to the channel, these are the 12 decks that you can win in the 12 deck giveaway. The first one is the Dance playing card, Plum playing cards, the Panda playing cards, Light Shadow playing cards, Very cool concept. You can check it out in the video at the top left hand right hand corner. Fifth one is the Skid Row playing cards by, of course, Pinston. The sixth one is this deck of playing cards by WH Decks. Super cool concept of the video as well. Please check it out. Seventh one, Obax Studios second deck, I believe. The Aerodynamics version 1 of the cards. The ninth deck is the Axolotl playing cards. This one is by Enigma playing cards, if I remember correctly. The 10th deck of playing cards is the Index playing cards by Its Team Korea. The Hyper Neon number 2s, version 2s, V2s. And finally the deck that we reviewed today, the Aerodynamics version 3s, the Chinatown editions. Alright, so yeah. I hope that you guys are excited to win the giveaway brick of playing cards. Remember, once again, basically leave comments on all the videos, drop likes on all the videos. Let me know what you guys think about the videos. Don't leave random comments, alright guys? I don't want random comments. I don't need random comments. Leave comments relating to the video, please. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm gonna shuffle off now. I'm gonna shuffle off to screen left, and I'm gonna keep the cards real safe and sound. I'm not gonna drop them or anything. Oh no! Oh no! Just kidding. The cards are safe, don't worry.